Hello everyone, this is Supersnoopy here, back with another SWTOR Pug video. So today I have a different kind of video, and this video I'm going to be essentially rambling on and just talking about kind of my one-trick downfall. So recently there was a story in a PvP match that actually occurred with me, today. And I thought that this could go into essentially a good discussion slash rambling video of why I need to get my act together and why I should start using alts. So definitely a little different. Essentially I am exposing myself in this video, but I thought it still would be good to share with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this special kind of SWTOR video. As always, if you guys enjoy these, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some gaming mints, then check the link in the description down below, Catalyst Gaming Mints. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in this discussion. Alrighty guys, so let's get into this right now. So very quick story time. The main reason why I'm making this video is kind of something that did wake me up kind of like to reality and just all that different stuff. So I was playing a PvP match on my sharpshooter gunslinger recently, actually today, and essentially, I have horrible gear with that guy. If you guys didn't know, I have not geared him up almost at all, and I feel like it is kind of disappointing and honestly kind of ridiculous that I haven't geared him up, since I've been doing that PvP series for so long. But in general, I do like the sharpshooter gunslinger PvP game style and all that different stuff. But I definitely need to try and gear him, but this is mainly the reason why I'm actually in this video. So there's this guy that actually has done this before, and he has looked in my gear and has absolutely roasted me, and he has left the war zone. And he actually did this today, and I kind of like woke me up to that reality, because essentially I was just, talking in the chat, and, kind of realized actually I don't have, gear on essentially almost any alt that I actually use, any of my other characters besides my commando Supersnoopy, mainly because I just play this class and character, almost exclusively rather than playing other classes. And I think that's something that is a little unheard of, and a lot of people don't really do that too much, at least from what I can see in MMOs. And I kind of wanted to just talk about it because, yeah, that story definitely kind of like got me into this thinking situation right now. So anyways, one thing, first off, just before, right off the bat, is I'm definitely going to try to gear my tunes and stuff way more now. I think this kind of like woke me up to like, hey, you know what, you need to gear your tunes. The bolster in PvP can't save you that well, and, the PvE bolster won't always save you. So that's definitely something just right there that I've definitely learned. But yeah, just getting to this little one-trick thing. So I have talked about it in discussion videos in the past, but if you guys didn't know, obviously as stated, is I mainly only play this commando. I don't play almost any other character, any other ults. I do have ults that are level 70 and all that different stuff, but I don't really play them. And I think the main reason behind this is that I've gotten so adjusted to the commando, just in general, because this has been essentially the class that I've played since the very start, and I just really enjoy the game style and just playing on one tune, rather than being completely spread out on a multitude of tunes. And I think that is a good thing, at least for me, just so I can just focus on one particular tune and just enjoy PvP with this game style. But I feel like at the same time it also is kind of my downfall, just because I haven't really gotten to experience all the other stuff just in general with learning all the other classes. Even though I have done so, I feel like I definitely haven't committed as much as I have with this tune right here. And I think, like I said, it is definitely worth a discussion. It is worth kind of like calling myself out, or essentially, getting called out in game and then, taking into video form just to call myself out. But, yeah, just the one trick life is probably not the best road to be in. I think this is something that isn't really good, but I definitely want to make a video on this because it is something that needs to be said. So I'm actually just going to head over to my character sheet right here and show my gear. So currently I'm at item rating 247. I have way too much accuracy. I have, a pretty high crit, some bonus damage and whatnot. But you know, besides just stats and min-maxing and just being absolutely terrible at that so far, we're just gonna kind of like go away from the point. The main thing is I'm currently item rating of 247, and most people that I've seen, especially when they're max geared, are obviously gonna be 248. They're gonna have the brand new augments and all that different stuff. But I think the main thing is that with this toon, you'd say, you know, okay, you know, I'm fairly geared. I clearly tried to work on this because I've got my set bonus and all that different stuff, you know, just very straightforward. Whereas you go to another toon, and you may see that I have my set bonus and stuff, but my item rating is like severely low. And I think that mainly is just due to the factor, like I said, is that I played this toon way too much. I think what I should do, and I think this is kind of like, I don't know, you could say kind of like an intervention video just for myself, is that I feel like this is something that I should do, and obviously the thing I should do is I should try to like hold over credits, or essentially like unassembled parts, and try to kind of use them for my other toons. Because I mean, as you can tell right now, I don't have a ton of unassembled components. I obviously have 809, but I think what I definitely can do is with all these spare parts that I obtain from operations and stuff, I really can commit to just working and focusing on other toons. Because as much as people would say, you know, oh hey, it's really good to just specialize in one class, or just really focus on one class and become really good at it, it's also kind of a downfall, like I said, because if you try to do other things in the game, especially if you have like a lockout for an operation, for example, having a you know, another toon is very reliable. If you don't have another toon that's actually geared and you're doing something more difficult, it does really mess you up and really can let a team down. And if you look right here, I have collected some of the internal command stuff, so I obviously have a pretty decent head start. I think like subconsciously I was telling myself I need to stop being the one trick. I need to just move and help with my own alts. But definitely what I'm going to start doing is, because these are purely based on greed rolls, obviously guys, I'm not trying to need on stuff I don't actually need. But definitely on greed rolls and all the different stuff I do, when I get extra stuff, I should start holding this over for alts. And honestly just trying to move on with that different stuff. I think what I could do, even for example now, is if I have a DPS class, I can just take like these extra pieces I get from the Galactic Command and just move them on to another toon. I think that would likely be good, at least for me. But yeah, to cut straight to the point, is as much as I really like just one-tricking a character, I'm still likely going to mainly play my commando and one-trick him. But the difference is I'm definitely going to start dedicating more to my alts and trying to gear them up and learn their classes better. I think this would not only help my Sharpshooter Gunslinger PvP series, but in general, just with playing different classes, I think it would help out just in the long run. So I think this was kind of a good video just for me to ramble, essentially to learn, at least to myself, you know, hey, I gotta get my act together in some ways, and that, you know, it could help not only, you know, my just gameplay, but I think it could also help the channel as well with just doing different videos with different content, because classes aren't all the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick Star Wars Republic video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.